need the music. Hurry, hurry. There we go. Nick, let me dance. All right. I'm done dancing.
Oh, where'd the music go, dude?
Well, I stopped it so I could talk to you.
Oh. Bam, 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 bam,
All
bam, bam. Dude, that is.
right, yeah. So, Ward for Bear. I understand you have a significant desire to be recognized as Waterford Bear,
I just followed.
but
I just followed her.
because of the way that you've designed your Instagram handle, it's way easier to call you Donkey Kong. And I find that way more amusing. So while I respect and understand your desires, I'm going to call you Donkey Kong. And so that's how we're going to go moving forward.
Donkey,
Nick, continue.
change your handle. You're not ever gonna be Waterford Bear if you don't change your
Yeah, the Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Bear. What the fuck were we talking about? Jews or something?
Not Jews, but something else
Oh,
important, probably.
oh, that was just in my mind. Sorry. Wait. Actually, now I'm like, okay, so like in my mind, this is my conversation in my own mind. Actually, what were we talking about? I kind of forgot. You kind of forgot, Nick. Oh shit. What do you say now? What do you do? Tell people that tell your.
So what I find kind of like interesting and weird as like psychological rewiring of my mind as a result of the live streams is there's so many times where as I'm talking to someone or listening to someone about like whatever, like
Keep,
a lot of times I have to forget what I'm thinking of so that I can, oh, it's a puppy! It's a puppy!
hey, can you?
Like a lot of times I have to forget of what I give a shit about so that I can more fully engage in whatever like the other person is talking about.
Yeah, and
And
you're really good at that.
thank you.
Yeah.
But like one of the weaknesses of that is I kind of almost like instantly forget whatever the fuck we're all talking about at any given time because I'm consistently vibing off of what the other people are saying. Like if it's just me talking, then I'm just kind of rambling and babbling off of nonsense. But if like someone's a guest, like when you're on, my whole goal is to riff and respond in a meaningful way to whatever the fuck you're saying.
Right. And then so there's a dog tail wagging, and then sorry, never mind. Bad
Like
bad joke.
that, like we were literally talking about something interesting before, and then now that we're restarting, neither of us remembers what we were talking about.
And and then you referenced how you have to deal with that same situation, and then I literally just put my camera on my dog's tail wagging.
Well, yeah, and then I instead of addressing your dog's like wagging tail,
What this?
then I tried to bring it back to let's try and re-identify what we were talking about because
Yeah,
I
this
couldn't think of something interesting to talk about with respect to your dog's wagging tail.
it's a. I have two German Shepherd Huskies responding to the comments. They
Nice.
really love Bajo Bear. They fucking hated him because they saw a Mexican walking up to my door that they didn't know, and they're like, kill time, you know? Because every morning I print out the new FBI statistics and I give it to them in their dog bowl. So I know you laugh at your own jokes, but that was fucking pretty good. I don't know.
Dude, like I was like as you were saying that, I was trying to take a drink, but I was laughing so hard I literally just spilled on myself. I couldn't drink.
And then, as Bajo Bear would say, uh, I'm Nick. My wife is half Mexican, so I can say whatever I want. I love Bajo's impression of me. It's like a gay Trump.
Well, Bajo Player
I'm Nick.
claims that he can only speak Spanish when it comes to food terms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, you want to know something funny that I told my wife after he left, and I'm telling to Bajo because he's here, right?
Yeah.
So we were eating, and I was trying to make like a Mexican joke because I was just over and over. I was doing probably too much, probably too much. And we're eating food, and we're like just drunk, chilling. It was pretty late night, and I was like, "Do you want some tortillas and some salsa?" Like, and I pointed to it, like it was on the counter, right? And he just casually was like, "No, I'm okay." Like he didn't get it was a joke. He just like, "No, I'm okay right now."
You want some tortillas and some salsa way?
Pero do you want some tortilla chips and some salsa? He's all, no, I'm okay.
There's a little bit of beans way. It's no big deal.
Not enough Mexican jokes, to be honest. Okay, well, I was trying to, it's the first time meeting you, bro. I didn't want to be like crazy, and you didn't even make any Irish jokes or Native American jokes either. You made like one.
Are you saying that Bajo Bear was a coward when he met you?
I wouldn't say a coward. I think he was very, very respectful of my home, which was nice.
Hmm.
And then my wife waited on him hand and foot, and then he said, "You got a really good cook. Where'd you buy her?" He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said half of that. How do Mexicans cut their pizza? I want to hear the punchline to this joke. Do you see that?
Well, considering both Ward Bear and Courage Bear are white boys, I definitely want to hear the punchline here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait here
Right?
on bated Instagram breath.
Two
Little Caesars. Oh, little Caesars. That's pretty good.
Touche, white boys. Touche.
Hey,
You have made a good Mexican joke.
hello, hello, like Little Caesars.
Oh, dude. So earlier today, oh no, not yesterday, today, but yesterday, I was sitting at the Trump like local Trump like volunteer office or whatever the fuck, and I was there for like 3 or 4 hours, but then this like 60-year-old lady came in to like be like the office manager or whatever, and me and her, like, dude, we got in like a 2 hour conversation about like 9/11, like JFK, COVID-19, like, dude, all the conspiracies under the sun. I was so excited about it. Like, I've never had this like in depth of a conversation with such an elderly person that was so based. And right now I've got a white loading circle from you. Oh, and now you're gone. Apparently Nick made too many Mexican jokes. He's been shadow banned by Instagram. And obviously, because of my brown skin, Instagram has given me hiccups. Can you make a Miata a lowrider? A lair bear. You can make any vehicle able for the passengers to pick strawberries. Obviously. It's just a matter of motivation. Oh, I just realized I have not done my turpentine slurp for today. Boy, cha. Uh-oh. What did I do with it? I had a special straw for the terp slurp. Oh, there it is. Here's my special straw for the terp slurp. You're currently making a Jeep lowrider, so Bajo, exactly. You know how to pick strawberries, which means you know how to make a Jeep lowrider. Obviously. Now instruct a lair bear how to also pick strawberries. Irish. When your main man is remembered as a Middle Easterner and the Roman Catholic Church destroys yours and renders the world's perspective on you as a drunken, angry, low IQ fisherman, lowrider Jeep, fuck yeah. Aaron Siggy, are you butthurt over having blonde, like strawberry blonde hair? Are you Irish in genetics? Do you have genetic guilt? Just because the potato famine destroyed your people doesn't mean you have to feel guilty over your bloodline. Nick, the lowrider joke line was based on strawberry pickers that are generally Central Americans, mainly Mexicans, obviously, due to immigration statistics. But obviously, the more information I give, the less funny this joke becomes. But basically, the lowrider refers to the altering of a vehicle's chassis in order to greatly assist the picking of fruits, specifically strawberries. And due to their altitude of growing,
Right.
it's specifically. Oh, hey, what's up, bro? You're back. I was just speaking nonsense until I heard you.
So, to deduce from what you just said to me, the punchline was about the altitude from the ground to the low level of the vehicle, and as they cruise by, it's easier for them to pick produce for us Americans.
Which is why they lower their vehicles. Exactly.
Interesting. Now I know why Bajo loves lowers. I just thought he was a low form of human. What? Q! That's another joke we were doing when Bajo Bear was here. Every time we said something super racist or something, or sexist or whatever, like something really horrible, we would just blame it on the dog. You know how like when someone fart, like if you fart, like you blame it on the dog.
Yep.
We'd be like, yeah, like statistically speaking, black people in America have a lower IQ than other people. Q, and we just blame it on the dog. And then my dog started getting like really like anxious and like
I After such a short time, your dog already felt the social pressure.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm sorry for my phone dying all the time. I know I need to charge it, but I'm like having fun. I just unplug it and I just go over to the other side of my house, and then like my phone dies.
You're good, bro. I'm sure that once my hair gets as long as you, I'm gonna be just as dumb as you.
It's gonna take a while because I'm pretty dumb.
My hair is only like here. So like once it's here, then I'll probably like space out every 30 seconds like you.
I used to wear a medicine pouch that I made because I did leather work, and I told myself only, nobody else. I was like, once my hair reaches the end of my medicine pouch, I'm gonna ask um, my now wife to marry me. So as soon as it reached there,
Ooh.
I was like not putting any kind of financial backing, any kind of time backing, any kind of anything. It's just literally like natural backing. Like once my hair reaches my medicine pouch, I will ask my wife or my girlfriend at the time to marry me, and I did. And
Nice.
here we are, baby. And it's never been better.
Dude, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, and nobody told like there's no like cultural thing about that or anything. I just was like, I'm gonna make up something for myself to do, you know. But I thought it was cool because everyone's always like worried. Everyone always says like, I'm not ready to have a kid or I'm not ready to get married or whatever. You know, like all these there's all these things, you know. Like I don't have
Hmm.
a career. I'm not making as much money as I want a year so that I could afford to have a kid, you know. And it's like you're never ready. Just set a goal and do it. And growing your hair long enough is like the stupidest goal. Like it's not like a like just because my hair is this length doesn't mean that I'm able to provide for a wife or a family
Well, see,
or you know what I mean?
on the surface, it's a stupid goal, but like similarly, it's also a very spiritually significant goal. Are you aware of the um, the Native Americans that were sent to Vietnam? The ones that like they had their heads shaved lost their tracking
The
abilities,
the
and the ones
yeah the
who
Navajo,
didn't have their heads shaved
like
maintained their tracking abilities.
yeah the Navajo project.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that more? Because I think some bears would think that's pretty gravy.
yeah, dude, fucking go for it.
No, no. Do you want to? Because I don't want to. I'm pretty stupid, but I know all about that. But like, if you want me to, I can.
Dude, the reason why I want you to talk about it is because I literally know the bare bones basics.
Oh well,
I'm a retard with this shit.
I probably know just as much as you. So anyway, okay, I'll go. Okay. So the army had a special sect of, and please interrupt me if I'm wrong or you think the story is different. But they did like kind of a special operation research kind of operation where uh, they used Navajo trackers, like they can track things, and they used Navajo men which had long hair, and they were like, okay, and they were trying to like test like test them out. Like it wasn't like live action testing, right? It was more like they were testing them, right? Like is this true? Kind of like a like ESP testing and all this shit, right? Like they were just seeing like,
Nope.
is this actually real or not? You know. So then, uh, they would some of them they would shave their head because the Navajo said that their hair was literally like antennae or antenna, whatever, to like the universe and like receptors to the universe or like around them or the realm around them because there's because space is fake and gay. But like like the realm around them, like Earth, right? And they would go to sleep, and then they would sneak up on them, and the ones with long hair would wake up and be alerted by somebody sneaking up on them, but the ones with shaved hair weren't alerted by somebody sneaking up on them. So therefore, the hair. Name one mammal where their hair in a specific location grows continuously.
Wait, say again at the end?
Name one mammal where a hair in a specific location grows continuously, other than human.
So
My
the majority of mammals grow hair continuously on the majority of their skin. I assume you're forgetting an additional, like, filter factor.
no. Okay, so like my dogs, they grow hair and they're mammals, right? On their body,
Yes.
but they only grow like on their body hair. Tops is this long, and it stops.
Oh,
Why do we grow hair continuously long? If we don't cut it, it just keeps growing out of our head. Why?
all right. Now your question and your categories make sense.
But they shed.
Huh.
Yes, they shed. Yes, my dogs shed, but it's still only this length. They lose hair. Sure, I lose hair all the time. But like, if I let this hair grow, it just keeps growing. And there's Guinness Book of World Records where there's people in India that have grown for 30 years and they grow for like, 40 feet of hair. And they just carry it around. They just carry their hair around. If you just don't cut your hair on the top of your head, name one animal in the wild that grows hair like that.
Well, so to play the devil's advocate here.
Go ahead. Because I just thought that was trippy, but maybe I'm wrong. But go ahead.
Oh no, so I completely agree with you, but playing devil's advocate because I want you to prove me wrong
Yeah.
is with like lions' manes and horses' manes and shit like that. Like there's a variety of animal species that continually grow hair, but due to their relatively short life cycles in adulthood, they don't have the ability to grow long manes in a similar fashion to humans.
Right. So you're saying like if a human can grow a 30-year-old hair, but a horse that does the exact same growth of their mane, they only live for 20 years, you never really see the results of that.
Yeah, that I assume that's wrong. I feel it is.
I
Please
don't know.
prove it so.
It's interesting to me like okay, they say we're related to apes. Why don't apes have hair growing super long forever?
Well, dude, when you first saw me, like when you were first saying like your shit, and I was like, when I first started like thinking, like you know my thinking face. When I first did my first thinking face
Yeah.
was the apes, and that was most obviously fucking bullshit. Which is why I was like, oh well, like horses' manes and lions' manes, because those two
I never
animals.
see a long lion mane where they're tripping over their mane. It only gets to
Well, yeah,
it only
but that's why I'm asking that because though horses and lions are some of the most long-lived animals who have a continual growth.
right.
But that being said, you're right. We don't see that issue in the same way we see uh, like Hindu Indians who make a prideful point
Right.
of growing their hair for their entire lives.
Right. So, do you see my point? Like that's a weird aspect of humanity.
Yeah, I completely agree, which is like why at the very beginning I was like, this is like a possible anomaly I may see, but prove me wrong, and you've thus done so, which is great.
And Okay, I'm not saying it proves anything. Never gonna say that anything I say proves anything. But but like it's yet another point of talking about what a human is that is so different than other animals in our realm. So it's just another point that I see that proves that we are different than the other animals or creatures in our realm in which we coexist with.
Well, so the foundation of what you speak of is there are specific aspects of being human, of being created in the image of God, that make us different from the rest of these animal creations, which I agree with.
But
That being said, is how does this specific topic of hair growth correlate with that, other than the fact that as of right now, we've given 10 minutes of thought to it and we agree that no other animal has this hair growth? That being said, we're not privy to all of the species of animals beyond the Antarctic ice wall and the rest of the realms.
well, no one is. First of all, no one is. But Bajo did make a good point. Wild hogs tusks keep growing no matter what,
Ooh, that is a good point.
and so do rats' teeth. And I've had probably 30 pet rats, so I know about rodents. I have
Ooh,
I have one tattooed on my leg. I can't even read. I can't even. I tattooed that on myself. A rat skull, and what did you say? Um, and maybe elephant tusks. I don't know. I don't think elephant tusks grow exponentially long. Like they don't just keep growing. But the other two are correct. Like if wild hogs, they will grow tusk and it will go through their fucking top of their mouth. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Yeah.
yes.
And also with rodents. But rodents always seek out a place to like gnaw their teeth down. Like even if it's not for like food, they'll just go somewhere and just like gnaw on it because they know it's coming and it's uncomfortable to them. So they're like, I gotta chew on something. And I always give them like a log of wood or something, and they always chew it down, and it's like, you know. And then the teeth also, when they chew down and eat, the bottom tooth always sharpens the top tooth. So is that an upside down cat?
Yeah.
So that's a really good Bajo, but like our teeth antenna, because all those um, references to ever growing parts of an animal aren't teeth, and all of those ever growing references to a part of a mammal's body kill them. Hair doesn't kill you, right? So it's a little different, but I see what you're saying. Thought your mouth and what? Throat your mouth and curve into the brains. I don't know. When I have enough fillings in my cavities, I can pick up K Earth 101. I told Bajo Bear that I want if me and my wife have another child, we're gonna name him Xavier, and we're gonna have a boy. Pray for us, Bears. This time we're gonna have a boy. Not that it matters. I'll still love my daughter, my second daughter, if we have a daughter. But then every single Xavier you've ever met is always like a problem child. And me and Bajo are joking about like every single Xavier we met had silver teeth and like and didn't listen to the teacher. You know, right? Have you ever
You're trying to propagate this stereotype.
have you ever met an Xavier? Jap Jap?
No, I've never met an Xavier.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're not as close to Mexico as me and Bajo, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously I'm not in like Southern California or like chaos of or of like, Mexico.
Chaosfornia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying like there's a large Mexican population, and almost every Xavier that I've ever met in my entire life is a young kid with silver teeth that doesn't listen to the teacher.
You're saying that there's a large population of Mexicans in California? Who
No,
would have thought?
no, I'm not racist. What the fuck, dude? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. No, yeah, Xavier with an X. Because my daughter's name's Zelda with a Z, and I think it's is it self? What do you guys think? Like in the comments, like, do you think that that's selfish? Like my daughter's name's Zelda, which is my great grandmother's name, which is a short name for Griselda, which means gray warrior woman in German. So Zelda is the short name for Griselda. But do you think it's selfish to be like, oh, I'm going to name her brother Xavier because the X is kind of close in the alphabet? And it's kind of cool.
Dude, you're the parents. In working with God, you have the right to name your children.
I know, but like you still talk to people. Like, do you like the name like Rosemary? You know, like when you're naming your daughter, like, you know what I mean? Like, you still talk to people. Like, what do you think about this name? Like, do you like JapJap? Do you like the name Xavier? Like, just personally?
I mean, yeah, it kind of sounds like a warrior name. That sounds kind of dope.
Yeah, he was like a prince of Persia.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
why the fuck not, dude? Let him be a fucking warrior. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like Zelda, my daughter already born, is her name means great,
Elder warrior princess.
and you know the greatest video game of all time.
Yeah, that too.
But it was my great grandmother's name too. So it's like a
Yeah,
family name.
also that too.
Zelda.
That's a triple win.
Yeah, but then like like what do you think about the name for a boy if I name him Xavier with an X? Wakanda forever. Joking, joking.
I mean, like,
Black Panther
on
movie.
one hand, if the name Xavier does indeed mean like warrior or some other badass shit, then yeah, that sounds cool and it follows the trend of Xena warrior princess. But at the same time, like being honest, Xavier sounds kind of gay.
Xavier sounds kind of gay. You think?
Just to me,
No, no.
but I'm also kind of an
Well,
asshole.
my child's not born yet. He doesn't even exist yet. I'm just asking about the name. Like, so you think that Xavier sounds kind of gay?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, no,
But at the
that's
same
totally
time,
fine.
well, so, but that's the thing is even though I feel as though the name Xan, like whatever the fuck you were saying, sounds kind of gay. If indeed that at the same time, if that name means like warrior, then I'm fucking wrong, and then that name is cool.
Xavier is hell a lot of better name than only only have one syllable. Oh, Nick, nice, good joke, Bajo. You fucking asshole, dude. Oh man, shots fired. Wakanda is a man can have different names, titles. I don't know. Well, like okay. Put put W in the chat if Xavier is a bad name for a male child.
Well, it's not about being a bad name or a
Put an
good
L in the
name.
chat. Put an L in the chat if you think that Xavier is a bad name for a child.
Everybody ignore what Nick is saying.
Why? I'm trying to get a poll.
Because,
I'm trying to do a poll here, bro.
dude, no, dude, It's not about the name that you have picked for your hypothetical child being a good name or a bad name.
M,
So,
of course.
in the context of like SJW fucking bullshit, Xander or Xavier is a really fucking gay name. But that being said, is in a separate context from a different perspective. If Xavier means like warrior, then that's a really badass name. And like don't depend on fucking anyone to name your child because
Well, of course,
yes, your child is yet to exist yet,
of
and
course,
yet
Jap.
you want like many wise counselors makes for good plan, Ecclesiastes. Yes, I get that.
Jap,
But
Jap, calm down, calm down.
all right, calming down.
I'm not taking this poll seriously.
Oh, my bad.
I just think it's fun for the people in the chat to be like, fuck that name. I like that name.
Everybody ignore everything I just said. I was being an asshole and an idiot.
No, you're not being an asshole. You're just very
Dude, I was being
I
literal.
like that about you. I like that about you. You're like, how possibly use an Instagram chat poll to name your child? Because I'm JapJap Bear and I take everything way too fucking seriously. Like, just calm the fuck down real quick. I'm taking. I just want to see. Jesus Christ, who the fuck invited Jordan Peterson? JapJap, what's your name? Oh yeah, what is your real name again, JapJap?
Philip Thomas Immordino Jr.
Philip. That's my best friend's name. Is Philip. Call him Phil. Do people call you Phil or Philip?
Neither.
You just go by
When I was in the delivery room, my mom's brother got trapped in there because it was so hectic. And after the whole birth thing happened, and my mom like named me as Philip Thomas Immordino Jr., my uncle was like, "That's way too fucking long. I'm gonna call him PJ for Philip Jr. Short."
It seems like you.
And so my name is PJ, like pajamas.
Okay. It seems like you can't pronounce the second middle name of yours. What was it again?
Philip Thomas Immordino Jr.
Immordino?
Yeah.
That's an interesting name. I've never heard that ever in my entire life.
It's Italian.
So you're quarter Japanese, 100% Italian. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If as soon as you have a name like that, 100% Italian. No matter what. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's funny as fuck. So you have 4 names?
Yeah, technically. If you include Junior as a name.
Wow. Oh, that's crazy.
Say again?
I have a friend that only has 2 names and no middle. Sorry to cut out. I have a friend that only has 2 names and no middle name. They just kind of like forgot.
Well, yeah, because the darker your skin gets, the more names you have. Until you get like super dark and then you lose all the names. And it's like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Then it's Quenisha Jackson. So you're either my white friend Tyler French, the most white name you can possibly have, right? And then on the other side is Quenisha Jackson, right? And then in between is, say your name.
Philip Thomas Immordino Jr. Oh, you just used me as a butt of a joke. Ah, touche. Dude, that's what I find so funny about myself. Like, my personal level of ignorance. is like I'm just so naive and trusting. I step into those things all the time.
You're a good man, JapJap. Always remember that. You're a good man.
Well,
Even
it's
if,
just so
even,
funny because
even if
what's
you
up?
have like a drunk Pee Wee Herman, you know?
Oh, fuck you! I am nothing like Pee Wee Herman. You disgusting asshole!
No, I
I
said
resent that statement.
I was very specific. I said I love you and you're a good man, even if you laugh like a drunk Pee Wee Herman.
Any sort of analogy or assimilation or any comparison thereof to a Pee Wee Herman, I therefore resent.
Now you're trying not to laugh like him, but you are. Look, everybody, look, listen.
I've made I've made my legal statement.
PJ Herman, PJ. Oh, I love you, bro. You're really good, man. I really do love you. You're a really good man. Oh man. So what's next in PJ's Playhouse?
It's so up.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. All right. So what other Bible verses you want to talk about and break down?
Well, so I told you what I'm doing this week, right?
You're coming to my house, right?
Well, on the way to Tortarian Productions, yeah, I'm gonna stop by your house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, you need to DM me your address so I can stop by your house on the way to LA
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do that. Maybe for
Sweet.
$5 on OnlyFans.
I will give you an entire Babbler square.
Bajo is busting up, dude. I know Bajo's like, what the fuck, dude? Because now Bajo knows like my real self. Like he knows like me, like real life. And he's like, fucking Nick. Just fucking being retarded.
Well, how far is Bajo from you?
He said an hour. He said not worth it, Jap.
Hey, Bajo, shut your fucking mouth. Listen, dude, would you guys all want to do fucking lunch tomorrow?
I think Bajo has to work and stuff. I mean I do too,
Like,
but you know, I work from home so nobody's watching me. But
well, because, like, you're like 3/4 the way from me between me and San Diego. And so if I leave a little bit later and I time it up so where I get to your guys' area towards like dinner time, then we could do like a dinner and have like a beer together or something or water or whatever
I don't
and
go
like a
out
meal.
I don't go out in public but like I have beer here and my wife will cook for us.
All right, then I would request that if I arrived at
He's,
the proper time,
actually willing to do it again. It's just
yeah,
come,
that'd be fun. Like,
dude. If all three of
so
us met, can you imagine how funny that would be? That's hilarious.
yeah, dude,
Hey,
you, me, and Bajo would be hilarious.
I'll give you my address. I'll give you my address after the stream, and if you want to come up, you know, let me know like at least an hour before. You can come up to my compound, bro. Go ahead.
Word. Well, so, but like, so obviously I'm going to drop by your place before I go to Tartarian Productions ranch.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I'm just kind of like kind of brainstorming or whatever. Is there a
I don't
way
want to.
where you, me, and Bajo could all meet up or like have like a meal together or something. Like, is that a possibility? I don't know.
Um, so so okay. Think of me as like the restaurant. If you guys want to meet up here, I will be the waiter waiting.
Bajo Bear, will you be my date tonight?
Ah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Will you have a date with me at Nick Wolf's house?
Bajo Bear, you know, I haven't been comfortable enough to say this, but you know what? I really like you. Well, will will you go on a date with me
It's
tomorrow
me, right?
night? Yeah, so Bajo Bear is West Nick.
Oh my.
Yeah, so yeah, guys,
Yeah.
like what would be a good time? Like Bajo Bear and Nick, like between you guys, what would be the most convenient time for me to drop by? Because obviously I'm 6 hours away, so I want to I want to like do my departure accordingly, you know?
Time is a construct. I don't care. You're welcome here anytime. Shut the fuck up, you pussy.
How about you get off your fat potato ass off that mountain?
How about you get your off your potato? Learn English, you fucking Mexican.
My thoughts exactly, bro.
Like spend like 2 seconds like spell check before you fucking push enter. Fucking idiot.
Bajo
You
Bear,
idiot.
this is America. We speak American. Learn the language.
Even though I speak more Spanish than him. And he's like, I'm Mexican.
Well, yeah, Bajo pretends to be Mexican, but he
He's
only
more
speaks
American than
Spanish when it comes to food because he's a fat ass.
okay. That's a little mean. But
Stupid.
estu-
Bajo, did you have to Google that?
estúpido.
What is the
I,
Spanish
I,
word for stupid?
I'm kind of like almost the same weight as him. So he kept making fat jokes about himself, and I'm like, are you talking about me, dude?
Well, see, the difference is when Mexicans are fat, they're fat Mexicans. When you're doing your thing, you're just a dude, bro.
Right, right. So there's fat Americans and there's fat Mexicans, and the difference is that Mexicans are retarded.
Exactly.
Joke, everybody. That was a joke. Jeez.
I constantly go back and forth whether or not it's funny over the fact we have to say that every time.
I kind of I kind of like it a little bit because it kind of adds a second layer to the joke.
Yo,
But if you just say it, then like I don't know, if I wasn't talking to you and it was just me, then like and I was just trying to do like a stand up routine or something, like I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do like the you know what I mean?
well, because it would be a different context, you wouldn't need to.
Right. Well, you kind of have to let it sit, and then you wait, and then you do the next joke, right? And then you go.
Yeah.
The audience would be like, "Do I like that guy or not?" Like Nick DiPaolo when he said, "You know, the left is trying to change words nowadays. I was trying to buy a used car, and I really thought they were saying that like you know, sorry, I fucked up already. See, that's why I'm not a stand-up comedian. Let me start over, okay?" So he's like, the left is trying to change words. Like when you say globalist, you really mean Jews. And it's funny because I was trying to buy a used car the other day, and they were really trying to globalist me down.
It's mildly funny.
And then you kind of just walk away, right? But it's like you're making fun of Jews. I'm not apologetic until I made Nick's baby cry. I felt told. Yeah, you made my baby cry multiple times. But he also made her laugh and cry and joy multiple times as well. My baby liked you. More importantly, my dogs liked you, or you would be dead by now. Because they are ravenous and they'll eat you. Fat Mexican. The called redundant.
Hey, Bajo Bear, when do you get off of work?
Yeah. Plan your guys' shit. I'm here. My point was, I'm here. Come over whenever you guys want.
Well, so like, obviously, I've got shit to do tomorrow
Right.
except for driving.
And I don't want you to like not do that, because it sounds way more important than meeting my dumbass. Right?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Like, tomorrow I'm driving to meet bears. Last time I checked, you're a fucking bear. Last time I checked, you're cool as shit,
Me?
and I want to meet you.
I like how your
The Bajo Bear say whenever.
audio cut out and you just said, "I wanna you."
You fucking pervert.
No, it literally did. It was like, "I wanna you."
I want to meet you.
Right, and that's what I assume because you're a bear. But it's funny that it's like where Jewish media bleeps out everything you can't say, and it sounded like you said, "And I wanna fuck you."
Like an animal, right?
Yeah, 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, we'll play it when you come up. I'm self-employed, so whenever. You're not self-employed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Dude, seriously, I don't know about Bajo Bear's employment.
Oh, no. Actually, that's not a good point. Because when I'm returning on Thursday, my little sister has her wedding rehearsal dinner
You can't miss
in the early evening.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was originally intentioning on going on Tuesday and staying till like Friday, but now that I checked my calendar, so I'm gonna go hit up Tartaria's place on Monday and then return on Thursday so I can be home for my sister's rehearsal dinner thing.
So you can be home by Friday, which is Shabbat.
Is it?
I think it's Saturday, actually. Bad joke. Sorry.
Close but no cigar.
Close. We aren't priorities. Yeah, your sister and the Bertaria thing you're talking about is priorities. So, but if you want to come up after the stream, I will give you my address and.
Well, so like it's kind of brainstorming is when I drop the keys off for the office tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Where?
Then that means I can be in your guys' area by like 2 or 3. Oh, but then you guys have daylight savings, so like I can be there by like 1 or 2. Your time.
I got all the Hobbs, Nick. What does that mean, Hobbs? Just.
So we could do like a late lunch.
Well, we're not gonna go anywhere though, right? Can we just chill at my house?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We can chill at your place, have your wife cook us a late lunch, and then we can just fucking chill.
Yeah, I'll get my whip ready.
Yes.
A joke, everybody. Jeez. Dude, but my wife is awesome, right? Bajo Bear? Sorry, my phone gets confused with H and J. Yeah, you might get confused with hand jobs, but I don't. I don't like them.
Well, that goes back to the joke that
So
Bajo
we'll have
mentioned
BLT.
like weeks
Do you like
ago.
do you like BLTs?
Where you're going with this?
No, no. Oh, sorry. Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches. Like,
Well, I don't enjoy lettuce nor tomato, so no, I don't like BLTs.
oh, well, what do you want for lunch?
A bacon cheeseburger.
His wife told my car. Bacon cheese. Okay, you want cheeseburgers? Okay, well, I got you. Yeah, my wife totaled his.
Joke?
He didn't. She didn't really total it. She scratched it a little bit. But big lesbian. Oh, BLT. Oh, you're talking about my wife, dude. It's like I'm gonna fucking destroy you right
Right?
now. Yeah, you like big lesbian tits? Because that's what's for breakfast. Anyway, okay, so all right, so hamburgers for breakfast or hamburgers for lunch. If you come by, you got it, buddy.
Awesome. All right, so Bajo Bear, plan to drop by uh his house like around like two
My,
or three.
my name's Nick.
Yeah,
Right,
Nick Ryan, obviously.
right. My name's Nick. I know. I know.
His name is Nick.
I know you.
He
I know
he
you.
thinks I forgot his name.
I know
My
you.
name is Nick, guys, because
I know,
PJ or JapJap forgot his name.
yeah, I know you forget my name all the time. Your balls, bro. Busting your balls. Amazing.
Yeah, dude, fuck, hit him up, and my guess is like between like 2 to 3, and then I'll text you guys, like DM you guys, to keep you guys in the loop of my time of when I shall arrive.
And this is tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right. Stand by. Stand back and stand by, Proud Boys. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you about that? Like, what do you think about Proud Boys?
Well,
You and Tim,
I know a couple of Proud Boys,
okay?
and like the Proud Boys that I know, they're pretty cool for the most part, but as a larger organization, the principles the Proud Boys actually espouse are pretty retarded. So right now you've got the loading screen of whiteness, white circleness. But one Proud Boy that we should like most bears are familiar with is Ohio Fire Bear. And I fucking love Ohio Fire Bear. But he himself is like very honest. He's like, yeah, like there's a lot of bullshit within the Proud Boys. I don't agree with everything Proud Boys does, like blah blah blah. And like the Proud Boys is just an organization. Just like any other organization, there are individuals that I agree with within the organization, and there's individuals that I disagree with. That's it. Yeah, Nick's phone probably died. All right, guys, we have about 45 seconds left. Any last remarks? Oh, now we got 30 seconds left because I'm not going to go into 5 hours. I think 4 hours is already a little bit excessive. Good night, everybody. Farewell. Nick and Bajo Bear, we shall be speaking soon, and we'll have a barbecue.